Hi guys, today is February 10th. It's almost 5 o'clock, day plus 99. After transplant, we're almost to day 100. There's Dad.
Hi guys.
We've been packing up our stuff and putting it in the truck today. If everything goes well today and tomorrow, we're set to go home Friday after his follow-up appointment and another bone marrow biopsy in labs. So we're hoping all that goes well and we get the green light to go home. It's still always up in the air because things change so quickly with this transplant recovery. But just in case, we've packed most of our stuff already. And hopefully we get to go home,
We will.
right?
Yeah, I'm confident that we will. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to goofing off with the little guys, the youngest of the tribe,
Yep.
and we'll goof off with the bigger ones too when they have time. But they got their own little lives leading. That's boys are always there. The youngest ones. So that's why I say it that way. But we'll all goof off pretty quickly here.
So we still have to take lots of precautions when Daddy gets home. His immune system is still very severely compromised. His white blood cell count, which is what fights off the infection, is still pretty low. It went from 0.9 to 0.2. I think we were at 0.3, which is great for him. But 0.9 was pretty low. He ended up having to get an injection to make his white blood cells increase.
And all this is really normal. It's the doctor I go to. This is his expertise. It's what he went to school a few extra years for. So he's a transplant. He's a transplant doctor, but he's an expert in the field. So he said he's not worried about it, and that's what happens. And even the nurses that are in there, I always kind of double ask people stuff sometimes, and their specialty or transplant nurses, along with all their master's degree in nursing, which is totally hard to get, and they have to be brilliant too. And they said, no, totally normal, and don't sweat it. You're doing what your body's doing what it's supposed to be doing, considering the circumstances. So.
Anyway, back to what I was saying about the precautions, because his white blood cells are so low still. We still have to take lots of precautions, and we still have to be isolated to home. He's allowed to go out for walks, and stay out for a little bit, and he's got to be covered up away from the sun. As he's wearing long sleeves and his beanie, and he's been walking around with the umbrella. Oh, it's in the car. And my sister got me this pink umbrella with like rainbow hearts on it. So Dad's been walking around with this pink umbrella in the sun, all covered up with his mask and his little neck gaiter thing that I got him. So he's been doing that. But so we have to stay covered up from the sun, stay away from people, still minimum 10 feet apart from anyone. In our household, we should be good since you guys have got the COVID done, and you've been staying pretty quarantined and being safe, so that's good. Everyone else, we would probably have to have quarantine and make sure they got a COVID swab or that kind of stuff to be careful with that. Anything that can get cold or COVID, we'll put him back in the hospital for an unknown amount of time while he recovers. The good thing is that his doctor said that he's eligible for the COVID vaccine. Once some of the meds start decreasing, he'll be able to get it. They're worried about the efficiency of it though, because he's on so much medication. So even if it's a little bit, they still say he should probably do it. And by a little bit, I mean like even if he gets a little bit of the vaccine and he's immune to just a little bit of the COVID as opposed to nothing, it's better than not at all. But now we're tired. We're just laying in bed because we've been packing up stuff, and Dad's been carrying things when he's not supposed to.
It's amazing how much stuff you accumulate. Remember, I've been gone since October from home, so I've become like a little pack rat. I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got 3 guitars and a ton of reading material, which a lot of them I'm going to leave behind here because I've already read it, like magazines, and then all my books I'll take with me, of course.
Yeah. So I think we're going home with so much more stuff than we brought. Marty and John, the girls, Chang, everybody brought us a bunch of things, and the guys from work sent that Pearl Jam autographed guitar, which is really cool. And
Someone likes Pearl Jam around here. Dude.
yeah, everyone's been mailing us stuff and all that, so we've got tons of things to take back home. But yeah, oh, also, boys, Daddy's very, very weak. So he will, he won't be able to do lots of stuff when we get home. So we'll have to take it slow with him. You have to be, Daddy's fragile, Lissy. So there won't be any climbing on top of Daddy or jumping on top of him. We have to keep the dog from jumping on him as well.
I could play with her. I just don't want her to kiss me in the mouth. I can't have her lick me.
So you know how hard that's going to be for Dad because he loves doing that.
I could pet her and goof with her, play with her and stuff.
And so, like I told you guys earlier, we won't be able to be riding bikes or skateboards or any of that stuff for a while until Daddy's feeling better. His balance is a little bit off, so he can't balance very well. He trips sometimes, so we're working on that. And so what we can do, boys, is we're going to have to do some workouts in the garage and have Daddy help him work out because he's got to do his exercises and
get back on the endo board. I can almost ollie on the little endo board. Not the big one, but the little one. Not now, though, I can't.
He's got to jump on the Peloton and on the treadmill and walk with Sandy. And she's trained already to walk on the treadmill, so
yeah, well,
she can walk with Sandy on the treadmill and that kind of stuff.
I'm hoping by the time the water warms up, I'll be able to surf again. We'll see.
Well, he still can't be in the water because he still has that PICC line. So that'll have to wait for a while. But the doctor said then maybe in a couple months it'll come out. And then he can swim. Probably not the ocean because it's a lot of bacteria and stuff. But here's a mess. He could probably swim in the pool.
I think if we go south, we're good.
Yeah.
Stay away from the city parts where all the yucky runoff is, and we should be good to go.
The doctor's mostly more concerned with the sun exposure because I was gonna say you want to show him your head, but probably not. He's very prone to rash and to skin cancer now because of all the meds. So the doctor wants him to avoid getting any type of rash because that would be GVHD, the graft versus host disease of the skin, which makes Daddy's skin really, really bright red and itchy and bumpy, and he has some right now on his head that we've been battling for on and off since he left the hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good.
Yeah, so he's got to put a lot of ointment and stuff on it and just keep covered up. But other than that, we should be going home Friday after his appointment. Probably should be done here about noon at the hospital.
So from here to home is about an hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and a half or so. So maybe by 2 o'clock we should be home. I hope the house is clean, guys. Please. Okay. And give Sandy a bath when she's nice and clean when we get home. Please. Okay.
I can't wait to hang out with you guys and just go out and walk and see our town and miss just being home. Miss our little village by the sea, It's funny. I miss you guys most of all, but we've been pretty lucky. They gave us a nice little place to stay here so I can stay isolated, and I've got really, really good doctors that I'll still continue to see, and I'm only getting better, so this isn't forever. Remember that. So all the stuff that Mommy talking about, me being weak and me not being able to jump on my back and stuff right now.
And number one, boys, no wrestling. So I'm sure you're happy about that.
We'll practice some double legs and single legs in the garage.
I can't wait.
I got some good mats coming to the house so we can practice, and I'll slowly get back into jiu-jitsu. And
jiu-jitsu would be good.
And wrestling. Jiu-jitsu is a lot easier on the body, though, if you for me.
Yeah, I can't wait to go home and sleep on my bed. I've been sleeping on the couch for 2.5 months, and my back is not feeling so hot right now.
It's because I told her, come sleep in here.
Daddy's bed is teeny tiny.
Doesn't matter.
Anyhow, we will see you guys Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't wait to see everybody.
Love you guys very much.
You. Bye, babies. Love
Take care.
you. Bye.